Good morning and welcome to the Morning Blessings. My name is Tessa-Marie and I'm happy and grateful you agreed to join us today. Today's Morning Blessing is coming to you straight from my heart. Peace, love, and tranquility. It is an amazing Thursday morning, a warm day in October. Good morning. Good morning, Loretta. Good morning, Loyalty. Today is October 26th. Hi, Azim. Good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's warm. And we are coming to you with these amazing blessings today. Look at what we said we were bringing to you. Peace. Hi, good morning, Kia. How are you this morning? I have to get my notes. I left it over there. So here it is. Yeah, so today we're bringing to you, let's get the show on the road. Peace, love, and tranquility. And of course, the minute I go peace, love, and tranquility, everybody goes, really? I go, yeah. And I'm going back to work tomorrow. Have a wonderful family time. Thank you. I'm glad you had a great time, Azim, with the family. Nice to hear that. See you later. So, guys, good morning. And let us get the show on the road. Hi, I'm Kia. How are you doing? How are you doing, Lisa? How are you doing, Loretta, this morning? It's 8 o'clock. Today is peace. My voice is a lot better. So actually, it's a lot better. Neti pot with salt and baking soda, a few drops of tea tree oil twice a day. And then, of course, gargling, salt, vinegar, and olive oil. Good old olive oil. Wherever you go, olive oil should be in your cupboard. Never leave home without olive oil. So let us get the show on the road, and I'm feeling better. But again, if it doesn't work, we'll fix it. So, peace, love, and tranquility. Why am I bringing that up? We are coming into the season of giving and peace. It started. Hi, Yuko. Good morning. Peace, love, and tranquility started way back, right? We had our amazing and beautiful Thanksgiving here in Toronto, and now we're going to go to the American Thanksgiving, and then we have the Feast of the Universe, which is Christmas time, where most people come together. Even if they don't come together for Christmas, they have different religions. At the Jewish they have different religions, practices there, and so all of them. So here we are. What happens when we think about peace, love? I put tranquility in there, but tranquility is very much the same, a little bit around the same time as peace. But it's important to use the word to be tranquil, because peace is one thing, love is another, but tranquility is more or less like the harness that holds us back, just as we are going to destroy the world with our own self. I don't mean the whole world, our little part of the world that we inhabit. So peace is something they tell us we should find. Always saying, to find peace, we must be peaceful. But you think peaceful, good morning, right? Good morning. Peacefulness is away from you. Sometimes we think that to find peace, we have to go away and look for it. It's not in us. But that's not true. Peace is already in us. We have peace already. The thing is, we do not spend time to bring it up or to acknowledge it, we're on a constant treadmill like a hamster. We are just going and going and going. And because we are going and going and going, we forget to connect with peace. And we need it though. We need that time. We all have gone through our lives, especially those of us who have families, men or women, we have a family, we seem to drop peace because we are constantly on the go like a hamster. Then the world came along and it said that we should multitask. And we're multitasking right into burning pots, straining ankles, doing all kinds of things, and we're multitasking. If you would, one of the requirements for most jobs, especially in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, you must multitask. You're all multitasking. Then the new crave of illnesses became chronic fatigue symptom. I remember going to meet my doctor. I always called her, she's no longer my doctor, she's retired. I called her a gypsy. Wherever she went, I followed her. And one day she was working at one of those towers downtown, and I went in to see her. And she said to me, I never knew that I would have to deal with so much chronic fatigue symptom. And she said, I think it's all the multitasking that they do. They're chronically fatigued. They cannot stop to breathe. There's no peace. And she laughed and she said to me, so what is wrong with you? Do you have it too? I said, are you crazy? I swear I get angry and I let it go. I tell you what I think. And she started to laugh. So chronic fatigue syndrome is because we cannot connect to peace. And then when we think that we should connect with peace, we think that peace is over there or we don't have it. Somebody has it and we need to find peace. The need is not to find peace, it's to touch peace. Peace is already in us. We have it already. It's right there. We just have to take the time to connect with peace. We came into the world in peace. There we are, and we have it. But as we grow, we live it because the world teaches us different things. It starts in our thoughts, though. So peace has to be something that you look for inside of you in your thoughts. It is where plans begin. Many times we have something to do or to say or a confrontation coming up, and we plan it in our thoughts. That is where it starts. So the thoughts is where we get angry at the very thought of what we're going to do, what we're going to say, when they call, what we're going to manage, when they wait until I get them, right? As I always said, there were people who would leave their homes in the morning, good morning, Nadie, come to the bank very early before we open and demand that we open just because they're standing there. They're angry and just, and that is how it feels. And there was no peace and serenity in those moments of their life. It's like we used to say, they woke up today and I'm going to really let them have it at the bank. And there's so many examples of people just being enraged because there was 31 days in August and the GIC only got interest for 30 days. So they wanted that 25 cents. They came and all night long, they have a long list of every day of the month until the 31st. And there you go, you didn't give me the 25 cents. It got so bad that when I was managing the sales team, I just told them the night before, get $40 of quarters so we do not have to give it to the receptionist. And as they come in, she just hands them the quarter. Because some of them were saying the bank was stealing their quarter. Anger, they came in to fight, and they did it month after month after month. And then you watch that same person that was always so angry and just won their quarter every month because there was no peace within them. As they age and you watch others take advantage of them because they are not able to take care of their money, and it was so amazing. Like, we couldn't think. We just used to look at the whole situation with open mouths. And remember how he fought for 25 cents? Look, today a woman is in the casino and they have to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask me if I know him and if he would be at the casino. Suddenly, he couldn't do it. What he fought for meant nothing. He was so angry. And he still was at that way, but he couldn't manage it. So peace is something that starts with our thoughts. What you create in the day or any time. Avoid bringing those thoughts to words. That is what makes it hard. Is when you put a meaning to those thoughts. You have those angry thoughts, and I'm going to tell them this, I'm going to do this. You're like a hamster. You just keep going and creating all of what you're going to do. Just wait till they call me. Wait till they see. That is not peaceful. Because that muscle, as long as we give it license to put those words out there, it has gone. It's not coming back. The minute we open our mouth and we use those thoughts, we put it in words, and we fling it out into the universe at somebody, we cannot pull it back. There's no string to pull it back. There's nothing coming your way to pull it back. It's gone already. It's part of the universe. It is floating. Whether your anger is about somebody who's wealthier than you or has more money than you, and you're so angry and you're just, I don't know how they can do it. They must be stealing and cheating, right? Okay, fine. And you're saying that, and the universe hears you. Because I'm not going to say God hear you, because we don't believe that God hears us when we ask for something. We keep asking and asking and asking. So as far as most of us are concerned, the God we adore and pray to is death. He doesn't hear us, or she doesn't hear us. But the universe hears. The birds and the bees hear, and they take the news that this angry human being does not want to be wealthy at all. And you wonder why. It boomerangs back at you. The anger you have toward those that are there, you are not finding peace. In order to find peace is to accept it is as it is. I know that sounds like crazy nonsense, but it is this. It is as it is. We need to learn to accept it as it is. That is just how it is. And if we can do that in the moment, we have somebody in our life that is constantly on a trigger. They're worse than the hamster. They want the hamster wheel to go faster. They want everything to be absolutely perfect. And then you cannot say stop. There is no room for learning or listening in this environment. So the only thing you can do is breathe deeply, accept that person as they are. It is as it is. And all you say to yourself is take it down. You take down yourself. Do not get carried away on the hamster, on that wheel. You're not holding on the what you call it, the handlebar. I don't think it does, but let's pretend it does. So you're in no control. And if you follow that and you take it on, you're going to create a bigger havoc in your life, and you will lose your peace. You will actually lose peace. So you must stay in the moment and go down deep into yourself and say, okay, that's how it is. That's how it will always be. I cannot affect it. I cannot change it, but I can affect how I react to it. It's my reaction that will bring me to that point. And I need to find peace. The best way, Valerie, good morning, to find your peace is to practice deep breathing. Go down into your tummy. Breathe from your nose, but push the air down until your stomach expands. It takes practice. Even if you just stop to breathe when you're looking for peace, because that peace is deep inside of you. Then bring it out and blow it out. Do not blow it out. No, that one has to be, let it go. If you do it properly, you're going to feel a tinkling in your shoulder. You're going to feel that. Don't bring your shoulder up when you're deep breathing. Make sure you let your shoulder relax. Deep breathe, bring it in and let it go. You're looking for peace and you know you have it already. It's inside of you. Yes, Valerie, deep breathing is the best. You know that it's inside of you already. And it will bring you to the moment. You will maybe hear that person's voice in a muffled tone because you are no longer there. You're in your breath. You're in your peace. And that is how, good morning, Miss Crazy Booty Cakes. You're in your peace. You're in that deep part. Good morning, Terry. So do some deep breathing whenever you're in that situation where your peace is being distorted. Go in and breathe as far, shoulders, not raising your shoulder, letting your shoulder relax. Go down, bring that breath into your tummy. Then take it from there, bring it out gracefully. No rush. Even if you only do one deep breath, it's better than letting yourself get carried away and destroying your peace for the moment. It's in the moment of tiny little bit of peace all through the day that creates that life you're looking for. Now, we talk about peace, love. So love is always there. Hi, Lisa. Love is there. It's not tangible. It's a feeling. When you love yourself, and you look at yourself, it is as it is. You're 90 years old and you're not going to change who you are outside. Good morning, Peter. You're going to be you, the amazing you. Loving yourself is important. It's not ignoring others, it's caring about you, accepting you for who you are. You know what you do not like about you. You have to make the decision if you decide to correct it. If not, accept it and work with it. Love gets triggered when people get, hi Ryan, good morning. People get angry. Anger, comparison, feeling inferior, dissatisfaction, these type of qualities kills love. If you're constantly angry and you're looking and comparing yourself to the field over there that looks much greener than where you're standing, feeling you're not good enough, I'm inferior, I'm not the best, dissatisfaction, I'm not satisfied with my life, my wealth, my this, my that. All of that is the destroyer of love. They kill love. The moment you take those things and you decide you're going to compare yourself to others, you're going to be angry because you want to be angry and you can control anger, you know you can. Comparison, inferiority, and of course dissatisfaction. You're just not happy in the moment. And it is in the moment it destroys love. Love is restful. Love accepts self. Love avoids analyzing others. Love avoids analyzing self. What you have to understand about love, to feel it, to taste it, to appreciate love, is to accept it as it is. Practice walking. And when you see somebody coming towards you, whether you know them or not, you can say in your heart, I feel love coming from you. You do not have to, it's not a positive thing. It's just using the word love. Everywhere I go is lovely. Everybody I meet has love flowing from them. It's not the person you're fixing. It's you. You're not sending it to say, oh, I feel love coming. If it's coming, then it's coming to you. So it's up to you to capture that love you feel that is dancing up and down in the universe. It is there, you know. We take love and we see it in one version of life, which is falling in love with a lover and all of that. That too is love. It's not that it's not. But love is much deeper than that. Love begins with you. Love begins with accepting yourself. It begins in that restful place. You feel so much love and contentment. You know, when you accept you for who you are, and you do not expect somebody to do it for you, then you are ready to function. Because love begins with you. You cannot send love to me. You cannot tell me you love me. And you are just saying it. We use that word and it is so abused. If people had to be jailed for using that word, there'd be very few of us walking around. Because, oh, I love you. No. Love them. When you are done, when you see we hang up in our family and one of the siblings, especially the siblings, we forget to say I love you, that somebody phones back. It's just a habit. It's something we cultivated a long, long time ago, maybe since we were kids, but it's always there. I love you. Because sometimes we say, I can't remember what was that person's last word to me. When they die, that's when we stand there and say, no, I can't remember what I said, I love her. Why should you wonder? So love is accepting that person for who they are. Love is accepting yourself for who you are. Love is restful. Love is quiet. Love is in that thing. You know, it has that. Self-love is to avoid analyzing yourself. What you do to yourself, you do to others. You must think you're not, but you do. Study yourself. So, if you cannot love yourself, if you do not cherish yourself, if you do not feel contentment within yourself, you know, of course, you transfer it to others. That's why we have the strong opinions of others. That's why we make all these assumptions of others. That's why we use those words to describe others that are not exquisite or impeccable. That's why. Because you look in the mirror in the morning and all you see is wrinkles. You know, you look at something and all you see is that you have a bigger stomach. Or well, I'm old, I'm wrinkled, I have a frown line here. I have this there. You look at it and all you see is what is broken. Then what are you going to do if you cannot see what is whole and beautiful and unique and spectacular about you? Come on. Are you going to see it in somebody else? The closest person to you is you. And you cannot see the best in you. And you tell me that you are going to see the best in this person that you have just met. Hi, Paru. If that is the case, you are not being honest to yourself. You are seeing all the rotten things in yourself. And somehow, you can see the beauty in me. You can see the magnificent in me. No, you're not. You have trained your mind to see the worst in yourself. Good morning, Jean. How can you tell yourself that you're seeing the best in others? You criticize their very walk, how they show up. You ignore the energy or the beauty of the way their eye look at you. You ignore the energy that they bring when they enter the room. Instead, you fold your arms, you make a purse with your lips, and you criticize their essence. It's not them, it's you. You're criticizing you first. That's why it has become a habit of yours to do it to others. So, loving you makes you love others. Because what did the songwriter say? I love all your perfect imperfections. So can you sit down and look at yourself and say to yourself, I love all what I am. I love my perfect imperfections. Wow. Satisfaction brings that. It gives you peace and it draws you into Mr. Tranquility. Tranquility, they said, is a feeling of serenity. I know that peace and tranquility are aligned. You can't have one without the other. But I purposely wanted to draw on the power of tranquility because tranquility stops the constant push. That's what tranquility does. It stops the constant push. Be still. Breathe deeper into the belly purposely. Look for your version of tranquility for yourself, your version of tranquility. Some people's tranquility is so rush that they are stimulating the air above them. But you have a version. What is your version of being tranquil? Be still. See if you can feel the world moving and you're not dizzy. Sit somewhere, preferably in a place you love. If it's outside, find the place. If it's cold, put a coat, sit somewhere and see if you can pull the tranquility of the very air around you. If it's in a special place in your home, sit there, stand there. A good place to feel tranquil is in the shower. You just sit there. If you are able to tolerate, because some people cannot tolerate a bath. Because again, what tranquility asks for, we cannot give it, which is stop the constant push. Always pushing, always rushing. Don't have time to absorb. And we cannot be still. A bath forces you to be still. Make it as comfortable as you can. Sitting there. Find that place. If it's at a chair, stretch out. Deep breathing every moment you get a chance. Take a deep breath. And let tranquility guide you. Pull it in and feel the serenity of being tranquil. It is a satisfaction that is very deep. It's a feeling that causes you to float, to move in a certain way. A certain way that when you move, when you gracefully enter a room, people feel the sensuality of your very being. And when I talk about sensuality, I'm not talking about love, man, or this sex one, not that. The breadth and the depth of that person's movement, that when they glide into the area, you know that person is at peace with themselves. That person is content to love themselves. That person is tranquil, they're serene. Their very breath is going to be fresh, smelling like a lily. And that is what it is, because all of them, all of what they do to polish themselves, they're sending it out to the world. Tranquility is being serene, is stopping, stop pushing, finding moments to breathe deeply. You do not always have to purposely breathe deeply in one space. You can be standing at a lineup, and instead of shuffling from one feet to the other, take a deep breath. Not that one. A soothing one with sensuality. Feel the love of you loving you. Go down and take it. Bring in the serenity with a nice heaping tablespoon of sensual feeling and let it flow from you. When you start to behave that way, you will notice your actions are more fluid. You do not have sudden stops and starts. Everything you do becomes graceful. And if you feel it, acknowledge it and say to yourself, everything I do is graceful and tranquil with a lovely, peaceful feeling. Feel it. The only thing that really connects us to ourselves, to our soul, is our feeling. We need to practice feeling. Love is in there. Peace is the top. You have to have peace to connect with love. And love will lead you to tranquility, serenity, a feeling of it's okay. But it's something you work on slowly, every day. Nothing comes in one big rush. It does not. It comes and you need to capture it as it comes. It's like a quarter teaspoon today, a quarter teaspoon tomorrow. And if you know that, how many, let me see, I can remember that from home, like 16 tablespoons will make a cup. Is that it? Yeah. So you put that in there and you'll fill a cup, 8 ounces, right? So you do not have a full cup, but you have a tablespoon of love for yourself today. So you put it in the cup. Tomorrow you put another tablespoon. And you put in eventually your cup will be full. Sorry. So eventually, excuse me, your cup will be full. And that's what we're looking for. So find your peace, find your love, and find your tranquility. Be tranquil. Hold on to it and feel it. Sorry, guys. So, who's here? Kia. Hello, Yuko, Lisa, Julie, Ryan, and Loretta. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you. I'm happy and grateful you hung on with me today. Yes, I know we're looking for peace. And we know the world is not at peace. It's scary. Those of you that didn't hear the news this morning, you heard what happened in Maine. If you heard the news, it's far away from us. It's far away from you. But breathe. Do not get angry. Just breathe. Because really, that man did not have peace. He was looking for love. Whatever it is, he took, they said, 16 lives and 50 or more people are hurt. So obviously, tranquility wasn't his strength today. So the only thing people say is I pray for you. But I always say to my friends, we all have to teach each other to pray for ourselves first. We have to put the mask on us first. So breathe deeply. No matter what you're going through today, remember to be peaceful. Check out your peace. Love yourself. Take care of you. And then when it's time, find this special thing for yourself called tranquility, serenity. It all comes together. And at the end of the time, it's going to amazing. Coco, who sped up the time? I don't know who sped up the time. Our time is gone. I know, who sped up our time? I don't know here. But it's really amazing that we live in such a world that we have to look for peace. And yet we have it already. We just need to connect with it. Have an amazing day. And remember, when you look at yourself walking through the mirror today, see something unique about you that you love. You do not have to be pushing all the time. Sometimes you need to breathe. Breathe, like Valerie said, deep breathe is the best. And it takes a little while to get there. I love you so much. Thanks, Lisa. It takes a little bit. Thanks, Jilly. To connect with your serenity and your tranquility, but that's good. Thank you for today's insight. Thank you, Lisa. Kia. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day. See you guys on the other side of time tomorrow, Friday. Let's see what we are going to get inspired to talk about tomorrow. I asked you guys to give me a topic. Nobody dare. It's like you guys are afraid to put your feet into the water. Actually, it's quite calm. It just looks deep and it looks muddy, but it's okay. Give me an idea. I love you. Take care. I'm happy and grateful to have had the honor and the privilege to be with you guys today. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye.